Okay, so these are the results of today's challenge. And there is someone that might get the blue tick, was almost there. Let's see. So let's see the results by rank. So we have Rochelle tried, Yijun, Jack, Octavian, and Kanye got the blue tick. So yeah, 43 points is more than 40. So yeah, blue tick on React for Kanye. Congratulations, Kanye. Okay, so let's review the code. Let me zoom it. Now, okay, yeah, here it is. Okay. So in this first one, we have to create a toggle system. And let's see how Kanye did it. So she used a function component, which simplifies things a lot. And then, yeah, she made it work. Yeah. Then we have Octavian, and he got an input with an ID. I don't know why. And then, yeah, a span also with a class name. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Jack.
I started working as if it was a...
So you were trying to change the state, but you don't have state,
Yeah,
right?
because I had a constructor up there and I deleted it,
Uh-huh.
and that's why you're only seeing the...
And then the time ran out.
Yeah, no, it didn't.
Okay.
I just moved on to the next question. Because I was
Okay.
really-
So you stopped trying this one. Okay. Fair enough. Then Yijun, she had the constructor with the state. But I think that for this question you needed a stateless component.
Yeah.
So probably this is not going to work. Yeah, and then Rochelle skipped this one. Then question 2. So you had to get the expected salary. So we have a component that is salary with an input and a label, and then once the user types something on the input, so it's going to be the expected salary, and we have to update the value on the input and then display the message. So let's see how Kanye did it. So she used a stateful component with the constructor, initial state. Then on change, she used this function to change the state. Yep. And yep. And then this part was a bit tricky as well, because what you have to display is not just the salary, you have to display the message. And then when you don't have the salary yet, you shouldn't display anything. So this question is a bit tricky. Oh, well done, Octavian, he got it right as well. Using the bind.
Copy paste, made it work somehow.
Okay, copy paste. So at least you are honest.
Kind of. I had to make some changes to it.
But do you understand it?
I do understand this, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, basically the same thing. Then Jack got this one right as well, without using the bind. And yeah, so yep. And here is the empty string. Yeah, but I think you wouldn't need that, because the the salary is already empty string. So we could do like Katie here. Ah no, she did as well that. Okay. Yeah, you could do short circuit evaluation. So if the state is an empty string, then it's going to display the state. Otherwise, return the expected salary. A bit simple, but it works anyway. So Jijun got this one right as well. And yeah, basically the same thing. And Rochelle as well. Same thing, but maybe some penalties on the indentation. By the way, on the platform you can use the same key shortcuts as in the VS Code. So if you do Option Shift F, like on it will format it. So most of the time, like if your code is right, it should format it. So display a filtered list of countries. So maybe I can solve this one now, because I think not many people got it right. So we have a component countries with a prop list, that is the list of countries, and then we have a p tag, or like an array of p tags and an input. And basically when the input changes, we should filter the list and render as many p tags as match the input. Yeah, so I'll solve this one if you want. So Kaini, she started to do it, and then she was filtering she did a weird thing here. No, this is right actually. She was storing what was on the input on the state. Then maybe she ran out of time, I don't know. Then Octavian skipped. Then criteria, it's a good name. So criteria, this part is good.
I don't know why this doesn't pass.
Okay, so I'm going to check. So then this is the properties list dot filter country dot includes the criteria, and then map country and country. So yeah, this should work. Maybe you have some syntax error somewhere. Let me see if I can find it.
Giving me update criteria not defined, undefined.
Update criteria. Oh, because you should use, yeah, actually this, right? Here. You should use this because you are on a class. So that was the only missing thing, because I think the logic is perfect. So yes. Anyway, I'll solve this one. You skipped, Rochelle skipped. So let's check the fourth one. So we had two inputs, one with the email, another one with the confirm email, like when you are signing into somewhere and they want you to confirm. So basically it's a form. Then if both email and confirm email match, then you display a message. Otherwise, you display another message. This one, Kaini got it right. Yes. Then yeah, Octavian skipped, Chuck skipped, Guillaume skipped, Rochelle tried. Oh, you were missing. You were mixing class with function, because you are trying to use a hook in a stateful component. Hooks only work on functions.
So
Yeah.
should we use a state there instead?
You could use a function component, yes. It could be done both ways. I like using function component. It's simpler. Yeah. And then yeah, the logic I think is right. Yeah. And then the fifth one. So you have two components. One of them is a button, and then when you click on the button, you should change the state on the parent. Then probably no one had time to do this one, so I'll do this one as well. So it was the one of the countries and the fifth one. Yeah. Okay. So if I go back here, just a second. This one. Okay. Yes. Okay. Can I type here? No. Yeah, I'll try to do it like this. So we have, no, not this one, sorry, the third one. This one. So we are expecting a component countries with a prop list. Then, yeah, so let's start by that. So let's make this stateless because it's easier, simpler. So function countries, I think it was. And then we always need to have a return and return something. Right. Okay. And then we had an input. So let's create the input. Oh, sorry, not this. Let's create the input. Then this input is going to have resume and type text. Sorry, like this. Text. Then a part of the type an unchanged and a value. Check the test again, just to be sure. Yeah, so we have the. Do we need the value? Maybe not. Okay, yeah, let's leave it for now. Okay, so we have the input and then we are going to render the list. So we need props and we need, I liked Jack's naming, so I'll call it criteria, const criteria, and then set criteria. What do I write here? Initial state. Sorry? Empty string. Okay, you are awakened. So we have the initial one. So now we have to simulate change, and then yeah, okay. Yeah, sorry. So when we type something on the input, we're going to set the criteria. So set criteria to e.target.value. And we might not need the value. Let's go. Delete it. So now we have the criteria. We have to filter the list. So props.list filter, and now they were countries, so country. Then we are going to filter the country that includes the criteria. Country that includes criteria. And then we have to map this into p tags. So map sorry, not here. P. And the content of the tag of the p tag is going to be the country. And because we are iterating, we need to set a key for each p tag that we are generating. So let's call it country. And what do you think? Will this work? Or okay, let's try it. Maybe there's something missing. Yeah, no, it's all it. So that was it. Okay, so I'll do the fifth one as well. Any questions about this one? Nope. So the next one. Yeah, this one. So in this one we have two components: email client and Marcus Red button. So let's see what we have here. We have Marcus Red. Should I change the name to Marcus Red button? I think so. Yeah. Or maybe not. Okay, let's keep it like this, and then if it doesn't work, I'll change it. So we have the Marcus Red, and then we have, oops, sorry. And then we need, why is it deleting? Okay, can I make another line? Yeah. So we need another component. It is going to be, I'm going to make it a function, and the name is email client. So maybe we have to change the names here. Yes. So let's say yes, the name of the component should be Marcus Red button. So I'll, according to the text, to the test. There's some confusion here because it's looking for a Marcus Red. But this is going to be a property in state, in the state of the email client. So the email client is going to be the parent, and inside the email client we're going to have the Marcus Red button. So we need to change this. This is going to be email client. And then Marcus Red button. Okay. And this is going to return, as usual, it's going to return a button. And because we are only returning one thing, we can just leave it like this. So let me just make it cleaner. Okay. Okay. So this button is going to have an on click. And when we click, we want to change the state on the parent component. So this parent component needs a constructor. Super. Then this dot state. Mark as red was the name. Mark as red. I think by default is false, but let me check it. Oops, it's an object. So yeah, by default is false. So here, then we need also a render. And inside we're going to return, what do I return? So we created this component, so we have to use it, right?
Is the state that mark as red?
No, wait, just
No.
this component is not on state. One thing is the state, another thing is this component. So mark as red button. Okay, let me check I have the right names. Yeah, marked as red. So this is wrong. Marked. Okay, and then now we need a function to update this state. So, and this function, how should I call it? I don't know. Is red. And what is this going to do? So this dot set state. Marked as red to true, right? Because it's just what it's asking us. False and then true. And now, again, sorry. What we have to do is just to simulate the click. If I did everything right. So we have to pass this function as a prop. And let's call it, I don't know, this red equals, and then this dot is red. Probably, I'm not sure. Yeah, probably I have to do this. And then we have to use it here. So I'll use this structuring and I call it is red. This is a prop, so here is red. And yeah, let's see if it works like this, and otherwise we will iterate. So let's check. Yeah, it works. Any question about this one? Would you like me to zoom out a bit? Can you see the answer? Or maybe now it's more. Oh, I have an elegant error in line 4. Oh, yes, here. Oh, another one. So,
Semicolon at the end.
yeah. Okay.
If you embed the isRed function inside the render return, would that pass or
If I do what? Sorry.
if you basically move the isRed function inside,
Yeah. If I delete this, what do you mean?
so if you put the logic there rather than that,
Yeah, it worked.
it would still pass, right?
Yeah, it will work. Yeah, but it's cleaner this way. You should keep what is on the return after the return as small as possible, because that makes it more readable. And then if you afterwards you want to check what is it doing, you just go to the definition. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here then. Yeah, I'll stop streaming. So thank you.